Field. This game. It's a part of our past, Ray. It reminds us of all that once was good and could be good again. Oh, people will come, Ray. People will most definitely come.
I'll say, play ball!
It's time for Dodger baseball.
Yeah, people will definitely come, especially if you have a Dodger-Giant game going on in your household. People will definitely come, Ray. Hey, everybody, I'm Randy Timmons. You know who you are. Everybody got their road blues? No, their home blues on today. That's right. August 24th, second game of the Dodger-Giant series. This is a video podcast called Let's Talk Dodgers. This is the best, first, and only video podcast by fans, for fans of your Los Angeles Dodgers. I'm Randy. You all know who you are. Let's get into it. We got a lot of things to do, some home runs to play, some fun stuff, injury reports and moves, stats of the day, and then we'll get you out to the ballpark. Everybody ready? All right, it's Wednesday. Let's do it on Let's Talk Dodgers. Dodgers bombed Cincy the other day, in case you didn't know, in a game which began on Monday morning, because we haven't talked to you guys much since then. Then they turned around and beat the Giants yesterday. On Tuesday night, Corey Seager, Justin Turner, and Adrian Gonzalez combined for 8 hits and 4 RBIs, and the Dodgers roughed up Madison Bumgarner again to beat the Giants 9-5. Rob Seguin and Andrew Toles each homered, and the Dodgers extended their NL West lead to 2 games. Can I get a crowd cheer for 2 games? Because that's the lead over the hated ones. 2 games. Kenta Maeda went 5 innings, allowed 3 runs, 6 hits. He also issued a career-high 4 walks, but also struck out 4. He wasn't great, but he made it out of the 5th inning, tied, because they came from ahead twice to blow the lead twice. But then they came back and blew the Giants away, and I liked it. Got some home runs to play. Let's first play one from Tuesday we didn't get to talk about. Adrian Gonzalez hit one, so let's hear that one first. Then we'll hear the stuff by Seguin and Toles. You ready? Here we go. Here's Gonzalez and Joe Davis on the call.
And he drills one. Forget about it. 3-0 Dodgers on a Gonzalez first inning homer.
That was cool. I like that one. But I like this even better because Rob Seguin and Andrew Toles went back-to-back, or they actually hit home runs 2 days in a row. The first day they went back-to-back. Here's yesterday's home runs, and of course, Hall of Famer Vin Scully with the calls.
Bumgarner ready, and the big left-hander's 1-1. Fastball is whacked to left field. That one is going to go out for the home run. That is the 20th home run that Madison Bumgarner has given up this year. And the Dodgers lead 2-0. And a drive to right, going back his fence. It's over his head, over the wall. Home run for Toles, and the Dodgers lead 9-4.
And of course, Kenley let up one in the 9th inning. It was 9-5. Anyway, that was the way it kind of went. I love Rob Seguin's style. After they made a 2-for-1 switch later after that home run, he went home and he had a kid with his wife, or his wife had delivered their baby, and he was there. Anyway, that was pretty cool. Dodger injury report and moves. The Dodgers also tied another major league record on Tuesday by placing their 26th and 27th men on the DL this season. That's not good. Brett Anderson, blister on his index finger, and Scott Kazmir, neck and back, both went on the 15-day DL. We'll probably see those guys in September, but you don't like that happening this late in the season. Clayton Kershaw, with his back, meanwhile, threw a 41-pitch bullpen session Tuesday and is pleased with the results. Well, if he is, so are we. He's pleased with his progress. And in the good news, more good news department, Andre Ethier. Remember that guy? Andre Ethier, with his broken right tibia, he's doing baseball activities again, like running and swinging a bat. He's expected to be activated in September. And I don't know when in September. I'm hoping early, but you never know. They just said September. Could be any time. I'm guessing early September when all the call-ups happen. In other moves yesterday, right-hand pitcher Josh Fields was optioned to AAA Oklahoma City, and left-hander Luis Avalon and Ross Stripling, of course, were recalled from Oklahoma City, and they're on the team now, so that's cool. It's Wednesday. Let's get into some fun stuff. First of all, we got some shout-outs. I want to start by giving a special shout out to Lynn's good buddy, and she's become mine too, Kathy E., who not only is she a great Dodger fan, there's no question about that, a Dodger fan of the highest order, she also asked us to go to the game with her, and we couldn't do it. And Kathy, thank you so much for asking. And I know you'll have a good time. You're sitting up on the top deck hanging out with my friend Emma. Everybody knows Emma, Crazy Blue. She's great, and I hope you guys get to hang out together too. Top deck, just to the left of the awning, of the conning tower. Other shout-outs we have today. All right, we've got Juan, we've got Steve, we've got Manuel, we've got Liz, we've got Ron A., and that David guy from the Bay Area Dodgers. Tell you about him in a minute. Crowd shout-out to all you guys. That Bay Area Dodger dude, David. Nice talking to you today, David. We chatted a little bit online. All he did was dress himself up, dripping in Dodger blue at his job. That's no big deal for you or I. We do that all the time down here. But he's doing up in the Bay Area, so way to go, David. Nice work, David. Don't get hurt going home, okay? Don't get accosted. Stats of the day, we got some from Elias. We got a whole gang of them from the Elias Sports Bureau, particularly from that game the other day. Remember when Adrian Gonzalez belted those 3 Dodger home runs? The Dodgers had 7 home runs, and their 18-9 went over the Reds on Monday. Well, it was the second 3-homer game of Gonzalez's career. He's the 3rd player in Dodger history to have hit 3 or more home runs in a game twice for the club, joining Duke Snider and Sean Green. Way to go, guys. What else happened? I think you heard about the other one. The Dodgers hit 3 pairs of back-to-back blasts in Monday's game in Cincinnati. The first set of back-to-back homers was by rookies Andrew Toles and Rob Seguin in the 5th inning. And for each player, it was his first home run in his major league career. Later in the same inning, Corey Seager and Gonzo, with the second of his 2 home runs, hit consecutive home runs. And in the 7th inning, Gonzo hit his 3rd home run of the game, and the next batter, Yasmani Grandal, also homered. This was the first time in Dodger history in which they had 3 separate sets of back-to-back homers, and it was the first time that any major league team pulled that off since the Pirates did so at the same venue, the Great American Ballpark, on April 14th, 2014. So that was kind of cool. Now, we got a few more stats. 3 of the Dodgers' 4 home runs in the 5th inning were hit by rookies Toles, Seguin, and Seager. The only other time in Major League history that 3 rookies on one team hit home runs in the same inning was on June 7th, 1982, with the Twins' Ron Washington. Remember that guy? He used to be a manager of Texas. And Tom Bernansky and Ken Herbeck hit back-to-back home runs in the 8th inning of a game against the Royals at the Metrodome. So that's the only time that's ever happened besides the time the Dodgers did it. And lastly, the Dodgers began their series last night with the Giants. 1 game ahead of San Francisco atop the National League West. This isn't a big deal, but it's kind of cool. It was only the 5th time in the division era since 1969 that these 2 teams played on this date, or on yesterday's date, or later, with one team in first place and the other team no more than 1 game behind. It also happened September 19th, 1969. The Giants led the Dodgers and the Braves by half game in the first year of the National League West. And then September 4th, 1978, the Dodgers led the Giants by 1 game. And then September 18th, 1997, the Dodgers led the Giants by 1 game. And September 13th, 2014, the Dodgers led the Giants by 1 game. So this is only the 5th time that's ever happened since the division era started in '69. All right, what else we got going here? This date in Dodger history, August 24th, 1975. Are we going back that far? Yeah, we are. 41 years ago today, Davey Lopes steals 3 bases in a game against Montreal, extending his Major League record to 38 thefts in a row. That was a Major League record. I believe it's since been broken. The string came to an end in the 12th inning of a 5-3 loss, however, when he's thrown out by Gary Carter trying to steal second base. Lopes was an offensive catalyst, if those of you don't remember him. He was our first base coach for a couple of years, the last few years, now he's gone. But he recorded 557 career stolen bases and notched 44 or more 7 times during his 16 years in the major leagues. And that was cool. It happened on this date in 1975. Davey Lopes. It's when he had 38 thefts in a row, and it came to an end on this date also. But boy, I remember when that was going on. It was kind of like watching, I guess, because I wasn't there, but DiMaggio's 56 games, hitting streak. You're watching a stealing streak And we're going, wow, 30, 32, 33, 38 games in a row. I mean, that was pretty amazing. 38 thefts in a row. Unbelievable without messing one up. All right. Dodger fans are calling us as we speak. And we can't answer right now. We're busy. We're on the phone. Let's get you out of the ballpark. Don't forget, by the way, in case you don't get Time Warner Cable and you don't see it online anywhere, the Dodgers are getting streamed out by a whole bunch of people on Livestream. So go to either livestream.com or put the Livestream app on your tablet or or go online to see it on your PC, because somebody's going to be streaming that Dodger Giant game. You know it. We got Wednesday's game tonight, August 24th, the 7-10er. Right-hander Johnny Cueto is 14-3 with a 2.9 ERA. He's going to go up against the Dodgers' newest guy that hasn't made his debut yet, left-hander Rich Hill. He's 9-3 with a 2.25 ERA before he left Oakland. Because of multiple blisters on his middle finger and his pitching hand that developed while warming up for what turned out to be his final start for the A's, Rich Hill hasn't pitched a game since July 7th. So he figures to be a little rusty maybe and on a short leash. We don't know. We'll have to see what happens tonight. But they're throwing him into the soup, man. This guy could be a hero or a goat in one game. All he's got to do is beat the Giants, and he'll be a Dodger hero from now to eternity. And if he loses, of course, well, we'll trade that guy tomorrow. No. And let's get you out for Thursday's game, because we won't be back for a show here until Friday. On Friday, the 25th of August. No, that's not right. It's the 20. On Thursday, the 25th of August. That's right, we're going to be back Friday the 26th. Thursday, 25th of August, 7-10er also. San Francisco is going to have their left-hander Matt Moore. He's 7-10 with a 4.18 ERA. Going up against, to be determined. Why? Because Brett Anderson went on the DL. He was supposed to pitch then. Could be anybody. I'm guessing maybe Ross Stripling. I don't know. Could be Ross Stripling. He hasn't pitched in a little while. I think he's been about 4 or 5 games. Has he? By then it'll be 5. So maybe we'll see if Ross Stripling has pitched in a while. They haven't announced it yet, and I don't think... let's see. Should we check for you real fast? Want me to vamp? We'll go check in the Dodger press notes real fast just to see. What do you think? Should we do it? Live recording? Because I want to give you the latest and greatest. Nobody's made the announcement that I've heard. I'm guessing Ross Stripling because he's there. I think he pitched an inning of relief a couple days ago, but yeah, whatever. Let's see what they say on their game notes. They're not up yet for today, but we'll look at yesterday's. Yeah, they're not saying. It just says to be determined. So we don't know, and I don't think ESPN has it either. Anyway, that's going to do it. We'll be back on Friday to review this Giants-Dodgers series. Don't forget that August 27th, Corey Seager is going to be doing a public signing at the Frank & Son Collectibles Show, City of Industry. We'll talk about that more on Friday. Write to me at letstalkdodgers@gmail.com or the fan favorite, the page in Facebook, Let's Talk Dodgers. Or you can even hit us at our YouTube page. That's Let's Talk Dodgers 13. And if you really get desperate and you want to use Twitter, I like Twitter. I don't like it for everything, but I like it for some things. I like it for baseball. At Randy Trumpet or at Let's Talk Dodgers. And we'll see you there. Don't forget to also, if you're doing stuff that looks cool, send me stuff using the hashtag Let's Talk Dodgers. That's not new. We've been using it for about 3 months. But, hey, it's a cool hashtag. It's our own. Let's Talk Dodgers. So we'll see your hashtag. If you got any pictures from the game or anything you want to send me, let's put them up there on hashtag Let's Talk Dodgers and show everybody what's going on. All right, that's going to do it. The Dodgers and the Giants again tonight from the Ravine. I hope we bring everybody some good luck wearing your Dodger ties and paraphernalia and hats and underwear and everything else. I'm Randy. You know who you are. We'll see you back on Wednesday. When we come back, pull up a chair, sit down, relax, and let's talk Dodgers. See you then, everybody. Have a great week. See you Friday, and go Blue! Beat those hated ones. Play ball!
It's time for Dodger baseball.
Beat the Giants.